Okay, I've got one more item then in that case, which is a fairly quick one, and that's just to introduce you to something that you may not be aware. And that is in this insert command, you have this one down here called insert Macaster car component. And this is very useful because it brings up a whole list of components. Now, not every one of them has got a fusion file, but most of them have. So, and it's particularly useful for gears or screw threads or things of that nature. So if we were to look at gears, and we were to pick a gear, say of this nature, and we're going to do that one, and we scroll down and find one that we want, because these will be all standard gears, which is useful as well. So if we click on that one, and we can see there, we can download a file. Now the step file works well with Fusion, so we click on that and we download it. And in a little moment, there it is. Ready to use. The correct size from the manufacturer. You haven't got to draw it or anything.
Could you rescale that though? If obviously they're not pre-spec sizes.
Yeah, no, you can rescale it certainly, John. Hang on, let's cancel it. Modify scale, and you can rescale it. Whoops, too far. I didn't pick up the screw with it as well. But actually, if you can rescale it as you put it in. So let's just go back, insert, and nuts and bolts as well, very useful for, or even difficult springs that you're having trouble drawing. So let's look at a slightly different one this time. Let's look at a bevel. Find the size that you want, because after all, if you're drawing something, you normally want to produce it to a standard size with standard teeth, etc. So you probably wouldn't want to rescale it, but you can rescale. So we were to pick on that one, 16 gear pitch, face width, pressure angles, etc. All done for you. And then download. And there it is. Now you can rescale it at this point here and move it, but I don't see the point of rescaling, John, because you download.
What I was thinking of, Russ, is obviously they're going to be commercially available sizes.
Oh, I see what you mean from the point of view.
Railway, you might want it smaller.
Agreed. Well, in that case, then highlight the lot, modify it, scale it. Did I press that then? Yeah, and scale it there. Whoops. And you can actually scale factor up here, look. 0.25, for example. Okay?
Yeah, no, that's super. Yeah, it's just one of them. I realise there's lots of things available, and I say if you can pick, say, a section.
Yeah, no, the ones I would stay away from is the insert manufacturer's part and insert trace parts. They do go to websites, but they're not fantastic, to be honest. But this insert Macaster one is great. You know, there's so much here. And if you're looking at stapling machines, then you won't necessarily get pictures of them. But from the point of view of nuts and bolts, if we to look at that one there and say we wanted that one, and we pick that one, I haven't got a clue what I clicked on. We'll soon find out. And there it is there. And you can move it about in your drawing, and you can scale it there. Now, now to draw that is going to take you hours. What's the point?
No, that's what when you send me the email, and you're right. You've got the options are there, which saves you the hassle of drawing them.
It saves a lot of hassle. It really does. To move it, just highlight it and move it. So, we haven't got a hole there to put it in, but if we did, then we could put it in a hole as well.
Yeah.
How do you get that Mac Master thing onto your?
It's
Fusion?
there. It's there. It's part of Fusion.
Oh, is
you
it?
use
Okay.
the insert command,
Right.
and you'll find it down there.
Oh, okay.
And it's there. I mean, see, if you go into sort of, I haven't had a look on all of it, but if you go into office supplies and things like this, you're not going to get the Fusion files, but you'll get it from most of the engineering bits. So if we were to look at, I don't know, let's have if we look at the threads there. I don't know why it's highlighting the entire lot. It's going nuts here. And you can pick a size that you want, and as we just said, download, and there it is, a grub screw. Oh, it's not a grub screw, it's a compression spring. Sorry, I stand now.
It's a thread insert, actually. I think it said.
Oh, it's a thread insert. Yeah. Thanks. Of course it is. I recognise it now. Yeah, but you can imagine trying to draw that. You'd be here for hours. Whether you could actually print that successfully is another matter, mind. But it's just a little thing that people, the insert command, I think people don't look at. And as I say, again, the other side of the coin, you're familiar with inserting canvases and drawing on top of those, are you?